Oscar Piastri has completely flipped the Formula One championship narrative with a declaration that no one in McLaren saw coming. A statement so bold it has left Zak Brown stunned, Lando Norris rattled, and the entire paddock buzzing as the Singapore Grand Prix draws near. Up until now, Piastri has been the quiet assassin of the season, the rookie who let his lap time speak louder than his words, carving out a lead through precision, calmness, and consistency. With the world watching and the pressure of a title fight intensifying, he has chosen this exact moment to drop a bombshell that changes everything. He didn't shy away, didn't let Baku's mistakes define him, and didn't retreat into excuses. Instead, he came out with chilling clarity, ready to handle the storm, ready to fight for the title, and ready to withstand everything Norris, Red Bull, and Verstappen throw at him. The weight of those words cannot be underestimated. For Zak Brown and Andrea Stella, it is the reassurance they desperately needed, proof that their championship leader has the mental steel to carry McLaren through its biggest test in over a decade. Norris, however, felt the statement land like a gut punch. He had hoped Piastri's mistakes in Baku revealed cracks of inexperience that the younger man would struggle to carry the weight of a championship fight. But Piastri's calm and confident stance closed that door completely, reminding everyone that he has fought for titles before in F2 and F3, and that he has the scars of experience to lean on. This forces Norris to confront a harsher reality. His biggest rival is not just Verstappen in a resurgent Red Bull, it's the rookie sitting across the garage who refuses to brake under pressure. What makes this bombshell so electrifying is the timing. McLaren are on the verge of clinching their 10th Constructors' Championship, just 13 points away from sealing the deal in Singapore. But the atmosphere inside the team is anything but celebratory. Every lap is magnified by the looming shadow of Verstappen's comeback. Every mistake is amplified by the billions invested into McLaren's future. Every glance between Piastri and Norris is charged with unspoken tension. By declaring himself ready, Piastri hasn't just sent a message to the media, he has thrown down the gauntlet to his teammate, to Verstappen, and even to his team principal. This was more than confidence, it was a challenge. As the Marina Bay circuit awaits a venue notorious for testing the endurance, concentration, and resilience of even the most experienced drivers, the stakes could not be higher. Under the lights of Singapore, there is no margin for error, no room to hide, and no way to bluff. Piastri's words have ensured that all eyes will be fixed on him. Will he back up his icy confidence with results? Or will the pressure of Norris on one side and Verstappen on the other prove too much? That is why his bombshell has set the paddock on fire. It dares to suggest that the rookie is not just surviving this fight, he intends to win it. And if you want to know exactly how Piastri plans to take on Norris, Verstappen, and the chaos of Singapore, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay until the very end, because what's about to unfold could change the entire shape of this championship. Piastri's bombshell ahead of Singapore has shaken the paddock because it came from a place of defiance rather than doubt. After the nightmare of Baku, many expected him to retreat into silence, to let his driving do the talking while quietly nursing the wounds of his first big mistakes of the season. Instead, he stood in front of the media and declared that he is ready to face everything this title fight will throw at him. That shift in tone is critical. Piastri has gone from being the calm, calculated rookie to a figure of authority in his own right, one who is not afraid to stare down Norris, Verstappen, or even the expectations of his own team boss, Zak Brown. The value comes not only from the words themselves, but from the fact that they dismantle the narrative of fragility that had begun to grow around him. The scars of Baku are still raw, and everyone knows it. That weekend was supposed to be a defining moment for McLaren, a chance to underline their dominance, but instead it was Verstappen who walked away with maximum points, while Piastri crashed and Norris floundered. If McLaren succeed here, they will not only secure the Constructors' title, but also re-establish themselves as the team to beat. For Piastri, delivering on his bombshell statement with a strong performance would cement his reputation as the driver who can carry McLaren into a new golden era. But that opportunity comes with enormous risk. Singapore has ended title dreams before, with its unforgiving walls and brutal conditions exposing even the smallest lapses in concentration. For Piastri, every corner will be a test of his mental fortitude. Every lap an opportunity to either validate his confidence or expose it as overconfident. His rivals know this. Verstappen in particular will be waiting to exploit any sign of weakness. The Dutchman thrives in these moments, using his experience to squeeze the maximum out of every situation. If Piastri falters, Verstappen will be there to pounce, and Norris will not hesitate to do the same. Zak Brown and Andrea Stella are walking a tightrope of their own. They must balance the need to keep harmony inside the garage with the reality that their two drivers are now locked in a psychological war. Piastri's words have escalated that tension, making it clear he will not yield an inch. For the team principals, it is both inspiring and terrifying. Because while it shows they have a driver with the mentality of a champion, it also risks tearing the unity of the team apart at the very moment when unity is most needed. The investors, meanwhile, will be watching closely. For them, Piastri's statement is exactly what they want to hear: a driver willing to embrace the weight of billions and declare himself unbreakable. But in Formula One, words mean little without results. They will expect nothing less than a performance that matches his conviction. The pressure from the boardroom, the pressure from within the team, and the pressure from rivals all converge here in Singapore, making this one of the most critical weekends of Piastri's career. The drama has never been greater. McLaren are on the brink of a constructor's crown. Verstappen is circling like a predator. Norris is fighting to prove he is still the rightful leader of the team. And in the middle of it all stands Oscar Piastri, a rookie-turned-championship contender who has chosen this moment to drop his bombshell and declare himself ready for the storm. His words have stunned Zak Brown, rattled Lando Norris, and electrified the paddock. Now, under the lights of Marina Bay, he must show that they were more than just words. If he succeeds, this will be remembered as the weekend when Oscar Piastri truly announced himself as a champion, in waiting a driver who could handle the weight of expectation and deliver when it mattered most. If he fails, it will be the moment that defines his season for all the wrong reasons. A reminder that in Formula One, nothing is ever guaranteed.